from the great beyond. On this video, I have a confession to make. Well, it's an update on the OpeneSuse Micro OS challenge that I inherited, well, that I agreed to from the Linux Cast Challenge. I tried it out for about 4 or 5 days, and I failed at it. I put it on my little HP Streambook from 2015, and it kept locking up on me, kept freezing up. I've had this problem with GNOME before. It uses so many system resources that when I open up a web browser, the whole system just locks up. So I figured out how to manage packages, get them into the root side of things, and I'll walk through that here in a minute. But I tried to create a swap file and edit the fstat file, and every time I did that, it would not boot. It was something that I'm doing, I know it is, or something that I'm missing rather. So what I did was, to keep in with the spirit of the challenge, I stayed with OpeneSuse and migrated over to OpeneSuse Tumbelweed. Had the same issue slightly in the beginning, not much, but then it smoothed out, and I think it was just, I don't know, populating things, the first time run through stuff. But after that, I haven't had any problems. I downloaded HTOP on it, made sure I had swap space, and I do, thankfully, and it works perfectly now. So if you're on a low-end system and you want to try OpeneSuse Micro OS, and you want to do the GNOME desktop or the KDE desktop, I would recommend that you have no less than 4 gigabytes of RAM. Because my HP Streambook only has 2 gigabytes. Anywho, what we're going to do here is I'm going to bring this up here, and come on, and locked up. There we go. It's doing something weird there. It's in a VM, obviously. Right here, if you wanted to add a program like HTOP or NeoFetch to Micro OS, this is the command you would need. Sudo transactional-update package install package name. And to update the system, it'd be sudo transactional-update pkg install update. That's how you get the root file system to update and to install, like I said, HTOP and the likes of that. So we'll go ahead and we'll open up a terminal here, and this is in VM, so it's going to pop my desktop up a little bit. Come on now. There we go. I don't know how to keep it from doing that yet. There's a way to do it, I just don't know how to do it. We're going to do a terminal. And sudo transactional-update install update. Put in your password. I mistyped it. Okay. I'm just going to copy it. I'm missing it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I misspoke. It's sudo transactional update to get the system update. I don't have my glasses on, which I probably should have done. I'm just going to cut and copy that in there. And you just want to type in sudo transactional -update. Type in your password. And it will check for the new versions and update it for you. And in order to install a program, update pkg install. I don't know if I have that. New fetch. I don't remember if I installed this or not on this VM. It's looking like I did. Oh, I guess I didn't. Okay. And then you want to hit Y when it asks you to. Y, no, or the V option. And that's how you'd get this installed on here. But here's the thing. If you try to install another program right here, say like HTOP, for instance, after you did that last one, it's only going to add your last program that you installed. It's creating a snapshot. If you look right here, it's creating a snapshot every time you install a program. So if I were to install HTOP, NeoFetch would not be installed when I rebooted. And you have to reboot after each time you do this. Now, I'm pretty sure you can do multiple programs at the same time and have it done and have it installed. But if you do one and then try to do another, the last one you did before that last one, if that makes any sense, does not get recorded. It does not go into the system. So what we're going to do is we're going to do sudo reboot, because you don't have access to that. I'm going to go ahead and pause this until it reboots. Okay, we're here on the screen here. Type in enter, capture. Oh, I'm already captured in the whole thing. Darn it. Control F. If anybody who doesn't know that, Control F will pop you back out of there in the VM. I mean, yeah, right Control F will do it. Okay. Get our programs back up. NeoFetch. And it's running OpeneSuse Micro OS. Well, that's the operating system. Micro OS, x86, 64, VirtualBox 1.2, kernel 6.1.12-1-default. 1,125 packages, 11 Flatpak, and we'll get into the Flatpak here in a moment. Shell, Bash version 5.2.15, resolution 800 by 600, which is not correct. 13. Man, I can't remember what resolution I'm running. Wow. Wish I had a V8. Anywho, The resolution is correct. GNOME 43.3. Window Manager, the Mutter, which I don't know much about. Window Manager theme Adwada, GTK 2/3, icons Adwada GTK 2/3. GNOME terminal, CPU, that's my CPU, it's only got 2 cores. Registered VM, and I'm currently using, well, that's not correct, 729 megabytes out of 2 gigabytes. Okay. We'll do HTOP, and we'll be right back. Whoops. Top would work, but probably has B-top in there. Ah, dang it. Mistyped it again. Go ahead and pause until I fix this. There we go. It's HTOP at the end of that. Type in your password. And it might already be installed. We'll find out here in a second here. Bear with me. I guess it's not installed on the VM. I kind of left this thing pristine for a reason. I remember that, but I could have sworn I installed HTOP on here. No, it is installed. Okay. So, we'll just type in HTOP. Command not found. Let's reboot. Because it's not there. And you gotta do sudo reboot. And pause this until we get back. And we're back. Now let's type in HTOP. It's 813. So what we'll do is I figured out how to do it. Left mouse click on the desktop with the Windows key, and that will pop up mine. Nice. I always wondered that. Figured I'd give it a shot and see if that worked. I learned a new trick today. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's restore the session. Open up some tabs. Let's go to YouTube. Wikipedia. Reddit. And see right here, the 1.5 gig, this is where it would start to lock up on me. At least on my little laptop. And that was with just one tab open. And notice how it says 0K/0K. I went into one of their chats and I asked the team after about 6, 7, 8 hours of searching on how to add a swap file, and they don't use swap. That's why it fails. There's something that it does in the background. How it does the system calls for the programs and stuff like that. And when you go to commit it, it won't boot up because it doesn't know what to do properly. At least that's my take on it. Now, obviously, I'm skewed. I don't know everything about OpeneSuse and MicroOS. I'm way off left field from being any kind of expert on this distribution here, but I like it. I really, really like it. I just can't use it right now because I don't have a system that has enough power to utilize it. Now, my wife has two. Well, she's got one laptop and she's got an all-in-one touchscreen laptop, tablet kind of thing. It's going to be end of Windows 10 lifecycle as soon as Windows 10 lifecycle ends. And when it does, I plan on putting this operating system on the laptop. The laptop has 4 or 6 gigabytes on it. And I want something I can hand to her that I don't have to continuously fix if a program she tries to install through the package manager gets installed, like Zipper or app or something like that, how they install the programs and it gets put into the root file system. That if something gets put in there that conflicts and messes something up, and it happens from time to time, everybody knows this, that I don't want to have to go and fix it. I just want to, here, plug and play. There you go. And that way she can use the flat pack on there. Come on. New. Let's close you out. Okay. I'm getting distracted here. Let's see what it's under. See if that was it. Nope. Let's close back out. Utilities. Oh, it's got tweaks in here. Oh, that's cool. Extension manager. Oh, now see, it doesn't have a package manager in here. So by the looks of it, you'd have to go to FlatHub. I think I already put Audacity in there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. See, Audacity's a flat pack. So you'd have to go here and manually do it. Which is fine by me. I mean, I don't have any problems with that at all. Let's do the Dolphin Emulator. Man, I'm so tongue-tied today. Alright. I'm going to have to apologize on how infrequently I am doing videos. I'm just having personal life issues get in the way of what I'm doing here on this channel. And, well, anyways, that's how you would install Flatpak through the terminal. But yeah, I would like to put, back to what I was saying, I'd like to put this on their, on those two systems when the Windows 10 end of life cycle happens. But anywho, we're going to go and we're going to go take a look at OpeneSuse Tumbelweed. And I'll be right back after I set that up. And we're back. This is OpeneSuse Tumbelweed XFCE version. Now I figured out on the installation page where it asks if you want to do an IoT device, the GNOME desktop, the KDE desktop, or the XFCE desktop, you can switch that. If you download something, like GNOME, the GNOME desktop, and you want to try out a different one on a different machine, a different desktop on a different machine, on that page you would click on like KDE or XFCE, but you're going to need an internet connection to do that. It's like Debian in that respect. So we'll go ahead and take a quick look around here. Appearance. There we go. Click on that. Okay. Alright. That closes it out. I should hit the back button. Okay. Desktop. Oh, they're kind of bland on the... do that one. Cool. God, I wish I'd quit closing that out. So it's pretty much all your XFCE standard stuff, Panel profiles. Current configuration today. M2. OpeneSuse Leap. Tumbelweed. Redmond 7. So yeah, it's pretty much your XFCE. See what kind of programs I got in here by default. On the XFCE version, the welcome screen, XFCE terminal, Extreme, software. Let's click on that. Yeah. Okay, let's get into the terminal. Linux at localhost. Sudo install htop. Let's get a reading on what we got here. Yeah, 577, and I've opened up a few things, so that'd probably be closer to 500. And this one does not have a swap. This is in a VM. But on regular hardware, it would populate this with your how much RAM you have in there, because I know that for a fact because I did that on my laptop. For Office, they got dictionary and document viewer. Multimedia is Pro Media Player. I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, yeah, I have. Not a bad little looking little player, actually. I wanted to check out what version it was. Pro Media Player 5.16.0 modern simple. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty close to the latest version. Now they got Thunderbird, and I hear Thunderbird's getting updated. Let's see if any of the updates have gone through yet. It's kind of a big program, so it's going to take a second. Well, there's no point in doing that one right now. It's only live. Well, I'm going to go ahead and install this, and we'll be right back. You know what? I'm going to run you through that so I can show you the installation page. But I will pause it when I need to. And this is what the OpeneSuse installation wizard looks like. Go ahead and pause it while I'm waiting. Okay. It's got a EULA. OpeneSuse is backed by a corporation. Little FYI if you didn't know that. Okay, let's pause this again. Okay, we don't have to. Yes, activate. Alright, while it's doing that, we'll pause it. Now, if you're on the live desktop, it's going to install the... Oh, okay, good. So here, if you wanted Plasma, you could get Plasma, GNOME, XFCE, generic desktop, server, transactional server. So... I'm going to choose GNOME. I mean, KDE. Sorry. Now, this is going to take a while because it's going to need my internet connection to do this. Looks right. Close enough. Okay, let's put in my username here. Oops. Little carpal tunnel thing going there. Alright, and here's where you'd want to add or take a look at the features that they offer. Now, CPU mitigation's on auto. Firewall will be enabled. You can disable it. SSH service will be enabled. You can disable it. Port will be open. You can block it if you want to. You can switch to Wicked for the network manager or disable the services altogether. We'll just leave it where it's at. And we'll click on install. And we'll be back when it's done. And we're back. The installer's done, so we're going to go ahead and reboot. And we'll be back when it's done. Okay, ejected the CD. Get this thing going. And we'll pause until when it's done. Okay. It's booting up the splash screen right now. And we're on the KDE desktop. Yeah, if you choose that route, it's going to take about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your internet connection. Utilities. System. Yeah. Alrighty, this video is getting really long. I'm gonna have to edit it and try and get it around, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, because I'm quite a few minutes over. Take it easy. Stay safe. I'm out of here.